Good evening, friends. My name is Manjunath. I shall be discussing concepts of permutation and combination through this channel to you. Welcome to Unacademy classes. You have a YouTube live session going on from our end. Friends, we have plenty of chapters discussed like this. I know many of you must have seen it, must have liked it and subscribed it. Even till now, if you have not done it, please like our channel and subscribe the button over there. YouTube classes are being mainly done, as you know that we are all running through this pandemic's issue. And Unacademy has tried its level best to create a good platform to all of you. My only request is, please make use of this. Try to take the best thing out of this and reach your dreams and goals. We are here to support you to the extent that is required to you. My only request is, make use of this platform. So do subscribe and give your valuable feedbacks also. We, the educators, we are always there for you. And Unacademy's main purpose is to reach you with the best of best knowledge that is available around us. Welcome you all once again to this session, and this is Manjunath. I'm taking permutation and combination. What exactly is permutation? See, we have beautiful words like arrangement, rearrangement, putting the things in a very definite order, in a systematic manner, using certain principles. And this arrangement has been given a term called permutation. At the same time, combination is selection out of that arrangement. We do select out of that arrangement. That's called combination. So we use a formula called NPR. N talks about the number of permutations of different things, and R is the term that is taken at a time, and it is defined as n factorial by n minus r factorial. Normally, how do we write this is, we go on reducing this equation starting from n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, it goes like that till last n minus r plus 1, which can be written as n factorial by n minus r factorial. Suppose if I make r equal to n, look at that, in that denominator, it will be n minus n factorial. N minus n factorial, which is 0 factorial, 1 it will be, and the answer is only n factorial. If I add an additional term called n plus 1 to it, then it is called n plus 1 factorial ways. I'm going to take this through an example so that you understand this better. The number of 3-digit numbers which can be formed out of the digits 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9 is number of 3-digit numbers which can be formed out of the digits 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9 So altogether there are 6 digits and the number of 3-digit numbers need to be arranged. Now n is equal to 6 here, r equal to 3. So it is 6p3 is the formula. How do we get it? 6 factorial by 6 minus 3 factorial. 6 factorial is 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 factorial divided by 3 factorial. Remove 3 factorial in it. 654, answer is 120. Same way, the number of 4 different letter words that can be formed from the letters of the word number, N-U-M-B-E-R. Altogether there are 6 digits. 6 digits and 4 letter words have to be arranged out of it. How do we do? 6 factorial by 6 minus 4 factorial. 6 into 5 into 4, 3, 2 factorial by 2 factorial. So 6, 5, 4, 3 is 360. I think these 2 examples clearly tell you now what is permutation. We arrange the terms based on certain conditions in different manners. Both the examples are so clear. In the first we took 6 numbers and 3 numbers were put together like 2, 3, 5, 3, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 9, 7, 9, 2, 9, 2, 3, like this. These numbers, when they are put together, it can be arranged in 120 ways. 120 such set of numbers can be got using 6 digits in 3 arrangements. Same way in the second case, there are 6 alphabets. 4 letter words you need to make out of it. 360 words you can make by using N-U-M-B-E-R. This is the beauty of permutation, friends. So if we know this concept, arrangement, rearrangement, proper arrangement, all those things can be systematically, it can be done. Let me take another example. 2np3 equals 2 into np4. 2np3 equals 2np4. See what I am doing? I am trying to put the formulas together. 2 factorial by 2 minus 3 factorial equals 2 into n factorial by n minus 4 factorial. See friends, you can see the solution there, how it is done. 2n minus 1, 2n minus 2, 2n minus 3 factorial by 2n minus 3 factorial. This cancels. What is remaining? It is 2n, 2n minus 1, 2n minus 2. On the other side, n factorial by n minus 4 factorial. So n factorial gets cancelled. What remains? n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3. Now if in this case, in the left hand side, I can take out here 2 common and it becomes n minus 1. This I will cancel on the what is on the right hand side. Now see what's remaining. 2 into 2n minus 1 is remaining on the left hand side. On the right hand side, n minus 2 and n minus 3 is remaining. Multiply this. 4n minus 2 equals n square minus 2n minus 3n plus 6. So this will be n square minus 5n minus 4n, it is minus 9n plus 6 plus 2, it is plus 8. So we get a quadratic equation n square minus 9n plus 8 equal to 0. We need to factorize this. How do we split it? N square minus 8n minus n plus 8 equals 0. 8 ones are 8, you get 8 and 1 if you add, it is going to be 9. n into n minus 8 minus 1 into n minus 8 equals 0. So n is equal to 8 or 1 you get. We don't consider 1. The reason is, if I put n equals 1, the value of n will be less than the r, which is never true in permutation. N should be always greater than r if I have to arrange it. If you have 100 rupees, then you can spend money up to 100 rupees. If I have only 5 rupees in my hand and if I want to spend 100 rupees, it is impossible. Same concept here. N has to be greater so that the arrangement can be done out of that. Right? So in that case, n is taken as 8. You can check whether it is true, or because they have asked us to prove n equal to 8, so we got the answer. You can check it also whether it is right or wrong. You can put n here, 8 2s are 16, 8p4. So 16p3 is equal to 2 into 8p4. If you calculate, both should be left hand side must be equal to right hand side. I will give you this as homework. Check and let me know. And at the end of the class, I will be giving you my number, or you can definitely collect it on the Unacademy site also. Let me know whether you get the right answer or not. That's it. Last one important term I would like to give in this major first intro. The number of permutations of n distinct objects taken are at a time when repetitions of the objects is allowed. See, till now I spoke about non-repetition. If I say repetition of the object, I repeat it n number of times. Say, suppose in the first and second examples, we have repeated it. So when you go for such repetitions, when it is allowed, then the number of permutations is n to the power r. n to the power R. I have an example to tell you. The total number of 4-digit numbers formed using the digits 1 to 9. There are 9 numbers here. 1 to 9 numbers. If I have to form 4-digit numbers out of this, the best way to do is do it 9 power 4. You will get the total answer. Total number of 4-digit numbers. 4-digit is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. Allowing the repetition to happen. See, 1 is repeated in it, 2 is repeated in there. With the repetitions, it is going to happen with 9 to the power 4 times. That many number will be available. See, 9 to the power 4 is 81 into 81. Or 9 to 81 is 9 square. 81 into 81 is 9 to the power 4. One more formula I would like to give you. See friends, I am just increasing the number of formulas now. First one I gave NPR, which is n factorial by n minus r factorial. Second one I gave NPN. When r and n are equal, r becomes n, it is NPN, which is n factorial. Then I gave third formula. When the repetition is allowed in it, in the arrangement, it is called as n power r. Okay, now the number of permutations of n things taken all at a time, of which n1 are alike, n2 are alike, n3 are alike. If you have that, then how do we talk about it? It is said as n factorial by divided by n1 factorial, n2 factorial, n3 factorial, like this. So I have an example also to share it with you. Let me take that up. Hope you understand this. There are n permutations. That number of permutations is n number of things are taken. Now in that there are n1 terms are alike, n2 are alike, n3 are alike. Now these alike terms, they are taken like this: n factorial by n1 factorial into n2 factorial into n3 factorial, so on and so forth. But you should know that when you add this n1, n2, n3, all this together, you must get the total value as n only. It cannot be more than that. I have an example for that. The number greater than 1 million, which can be using the digits 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 2. Look at the numbers that are being said over there. 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4 and 2. So 3 is repeated thrice and 2 is repeated 2 times. How many digits are there altogether? 7 digits exist. So what is the formula? 7 factorial divided by 2 factorial into 3 factorial. Why 2 factorial? 2 exists twice and 3 exists thrice. So that is why 7 factorial by 2 factorial into 3 factorial. Let's take it up. There is some mistake in this. I will just show you. 7 factorial is 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 factorial divided by 2 factorial into 3 factorial. See, 3 factorial goes off. 2 factorial is actually 2 into 1. Now 2 ones are 2 twos are goes. Now what is remaining? 7, 6, 5 and 2. Okay. 7 and 6 if you take, 5 into 2 must be 10. Actually This should have been 10. They made it 120. So 10 into 6 into 7. They must have taken the whole value over there. Okay. Yeah, I think it's not a mistake. Let me correct it. It's not a mistake, because what they have done is 7 and 6 they have kept it aside. 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 is 120, correct? Denominator it is 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12. They have taken all the values. Now you can cancel it. Whatever be the case, you must get the same answer. Now 7 into 6 into 5 into 2. 5 2s are 10. 10 6 are 60. 60 into 7 is 420. I hope all those who are solving this are not 420. Am I right? You don't be 420 in solving or in your life, but get the answer as 420, which is the right answer. All the given digits, 7 digits should be used in this, and it is used repetitively. And see, 3 is used thrice, 2 is used twice. That is why the formula is 7 factorial by 2 into 3 factorial. So friends, how many I said? NPR, NPN, n to the power r. Now n factorial by n1 factorial, n2 factorial, n2, n3 factorial, so on and so forth. Next, I'm going to give you circular permutation. If people are arranged in the circular manner, how are we going to get it? It's called circular permutation. Number of ways of arranging n different objects around the circle is n minus 1 factorial ways. Suppose 5 of us are there. We need to be arranged in how many ways? 5 minus 1, that is 4 factorial ways. Why 4 factorial? You just see. 5 of us are sitting in a circle. Now, first fellow if you leave, rest 4 have to be arranged in the factorial ways. 4 has to be placed in different manner. This is the thing. 5 factorial. Fifth fellow is not taken into consideration, because leaving him, the rest 4 have to be arranged. Leaving this next fellow, the next 4 has to be arranged, like that. So circular permutation always goes with, if there are n number of objects, it is going to be n minus 1 factorial ways. One more clause I would like to tell you here. If this arrangement is done between clockwise and anti-clockwise arrangements, clockwise is in one order and anti-clockwise is in the other order. Now, these are the 2 ways that can be arranged. Suppose if you take a circle, one, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is clockwise. I have another circle. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is anti-clockwise. Now, what is the type of permutation? Here also it is n minus 1 factorial. Here also it is n minus 1 factorial. So, total is half into n minus 1 factorial. That means divided by 2. So arrangement goes half this way, half that way. Probability concept it is. Same thing. So n minus 1 factorial by 2 is the number of, if no difference is made between clockwise and anti-clockwise arrangements, then the circular permutation will be like this. No difference is made. I have an example here to substantiate. The number of ways in which 12 persons can be seated round the table is 11 factorial ways. Correct? There are 12 people who have to be made seated round the table. It is 11 factorial. I took the example of 5. Now they have taken 12. Okay. 12 minus 1 will be 11 factorial. And the number of ways of 12 different round beads be strung together to form a necklace. 12 different round beads. These have to be put in the form of a circle to form a necklace. Now how is that done? Bead 1, if it is put onto the right, same bead can be put onto the left also as the number 1. Arrangement goes in the cyclic clockwise order and anti-clockwise order. So it is half into 11 factorial. So friends, 5 concepts I have said about permutations. Hope these terms are very clear in your mind. I'll tell you, you will not get difficult questions in this chapter, but you will get lot of tricky questions. The questions will be very tricky, and many a times you get stuck with it because the ideas will not come to you. That is going to be the major issue in this particular chapter. Now let me go into the concept of number of combinations. NCR is called as concept of combination. Here, now after arrangement, you are going to select them out of it. Selection done after the arrangement, which is called combination. The number of combinations of n different things taken r at a time is NPR by r factorial. See, in our previous formula, we had only n factorial and n minus r factorial. Now we got added with one more division of r factorial. So it is said as NPR by r factorial will give you NCR. This itself will be a question, friends. NPR, if you want to find, it is NCR into r factorial, or NCR if you want, NPR by r factorial. This itself will be a question, friends, I'll tell you. These are all simple CET questions that you get, and you need to be very clear about it. So how is it done? N into n minus 1, same. I think I don't have to talk about NPR, you know already, divided by r factorial. So it can be said as n minus r plus 1 by r into NCR minus 1. One more way of representing the same aspect. That means the last term into NCR minus 1, combination of previous to that. If r is the last term and selection, r minus 1 would be that. Okay. The number of ways of selecting a committee of 8 members from 9 teachers and 4 students is 13C8. Why 13? A committee of 8 has to be formed. So R is equal to 8. And how many people are there? 9 plus 4, which is 13. So 13C, 8. It will be 13 factorial by 13 minus 13 minus 8 factorial into 8 factorial. Very simple aspects, friends. You need to be very, very clear about mentioning these things. Similar to that, what we did in NPR, we have one formula, one more sum, equating NP4 with the value. See, NP4 is equal to 24 into NC5. You have to find the value of N, and you must get N as 9. Let me see, how do you do it? Now, what is on the left hand side? Permutation. Formula n factorial by n minus 4 factorial. What is there on the right hand side? 24 into combination formula n factorial by n minus 5 factorial into 5 factorial. Numerator, you can cancel since it is equated, n factorial both sides. See friends, n minus 4 factorial and n minus 5. N minus 4, the next value would be for n minus 1 minus 4. So it is n minus 5. So n minus 5 factorial cancels with this, and you will have n minus 4 left this side. This must write to you. Got it? So what is on the left? 1 by n minus 4 left. And what is on the right? 24 by 5 factorial. 5 factorial is actually 120. Okay, if I take n minus 4 equals 120 by 24. 24 how many times? 5 times. N minus 4 equals 5. So n equals 9. Very simple, very easy way you can calculate this. They have done in one method. I showed you one more method so that you have both on the screen. I directly applied formula. They have applied the formula, but they have little expanded it and all. I never wanted to complicate that much to you. They also have done the same. I directly did from the formula using some shortcuts. They have expanded it. Friends, CET needs quickness, precise things. And this will come only by practice. What questions I am showing you on the screen, what is that I am discussing with you on the screen, you must at least practice 10 to 15 sums of the same nature repetitively. The more you practice, the better answers you get, the better results you get. My only request is, you must put in your efforts. If you don't do that, CET, which is the simplest of simple exam, becomes the toughest of it. 60 questions cracking in 1 hour is highly impossible. Many get stuck over there. The reason is, it will be difficult for us to do it. Practice will not be there. So please put in your efforts. Definitely things can be done in a better manner. Best of best results have come this time for the students. And how it happens? It's only because of the practice. The college where I am working, there we have got 9th rank in the CET. Students have put in so much of it. It's not the college efforts, it's not this faculty. That is all going to be added values to it. But the real effort is by the student. Because in a class of 30, 40, 50, 60, whatever the number may be, it's the same teacher who will be teaching the concepts to them. Syllabus is same, content is same, concept is same, teaching methodology is same, question paper will be same, time will be same. Why do we get the different results? Big puzzle. It's because students are different. If all students would have been alike, same IQ, same intelligence, same interest, we would have got same results. But this doesn't happen, friends. So please work. This can change your results in a better manner. Let me proceed. NCR now equals NCN minus R. Formula. Already you have 6 formulas with you. 7th one is getting added. NCR equals NCN minus R. Now, just look at it. If one value is unknown also, we can calculate out of it. And that is being stated to you in one more manner over there. NCX is equal to NCY, where X is equal to Y or X equal to N minus Y. The previous formula is explained here. That's it. X equal to Y or X equal to N minus Y. NCR is NCN minus R. On the screen you have an example for it. They have given 15CR. They have equated it to 15C3. You have to tell the value of R. Purposefully you will have an option of 3. And all of us will tick that. So, it's not one answer, we must have 2 answers. One is R equal to 3, another one is R equal to 12. Because R has got both the values here. NCX is equal to NCY. If I say X is equal to Y, or X is equal to N minus Y. Second one also need to be put in. So 3 or 15 minus 3, 12 is the right answer. If you just tick 3, it's wrong. If you just tick 12 also, it's going to be wrong. Purposefully they make mistake of giving you both independent answers. One will be 3, one will be 12. And you will have an option of one having both. That is going to be 12. 100C98 equals 100C2. C98 equals 100C2. 100C98 equals 100C2. We need to find the value of this combination. So it is 100 factorial by 100 minus 98 factorial into 98 factorial. It can also be said as 100 factorial by 100 minus 2 factorial is 98 factorial into 2 factorial. Both are one and the same. Here you will get 2 into 98, or here you will get 98 into 2, one and the same. That's what I said, 100 into 99 by 1, 2 is extra here. 2 into 1. 2 ones are 2 50s are 50 into 99 is 4950. Next one. Hope this problem you understood, friends. Am I rushing up? Please work it out. For me it looks simple because I've been dealing with the same sums from a long time and the same concepts it is. But those who are working it for the first time, you can take little more time. There is nothing, there is no harm in it. But make sure that you get an idea about. See, the moment I see that formula and the sum there, I saw there is 1, 2 extra. That should come to your mind. Because 98 factorial cancels with the numerator, 100 and 99, 2 terms. In the denominator, it is only 1 into 2. If you know this way, there is nothing like it. Clear? Friends, 8th formula. Hope it is not too much to you. What to do? I have to cover. You need to learn. So the 8th formula is NCR plus NCR minus 1 equals N plus 1 CR. There is an example you can see. This is N, this is R, 20C7 plus 20C6. R minus 1 is 7 minus 1, 6 equals N plus 1, 20 plus 1, 21, C7. 20C7 plus 20C6 equals 21C7. This is NCR plus NCR minus 1 is N plus 1 CR. Second concept, 9th one here, one more formula, friends. It's the same. I can say the 8th formula is put it slightly in a different manner. That's it. N minus 1 PR plus R into N minus 1 PR minus 1 equals NPR. This is said in permutation format. That one was combination. This is permutation. N minus 1, all these formulas must be registered in your mind. And these are all nothing but I'm talking about the same concept. What I said in the beginning, NPR formula, it's the same formulas that has been interpreted in a different manner. That's it. N minus 1 PR plus R into N minus 1 PR minus 1 equals NPR. Hope this concept is clear. I have an example here. 20P7. 20 is N minus 1. 20P7 plus 7 into 20P6 N minus 1 PR minus 1 equals 21P7. Such a simple aspect, you see. Am I right? So 20P7 plus 7 into 20P6 equals 21P7. Friends, if we know these formulas perfectly in our mind, any kind of complexity let them create in the problem, we can sort it out. It's easy for us to crack such problems. And CET is known for this kind of attempts. Cricket, when it started, we started with 5-day matches. And before 5 days, they were playing it continuously, it seems. Without deadline, without proper definitions, like there was no definition of boundary, sixes and all. Then they started restricting, because if you hit and keep running, till you get the ball, if you are running, the match will not end at all. So that got converted into 5 days match. From 5 days they came to 1 day, then 2020. Now we are in that era. Probably in your period it may still go down for 10 overs or 5 overs. That way our permutation combination concept is same. Arrangement and after arranging selection. But now we are playing with it using various formulas. See, NPR, if you deduce this equation, you will get the final answer as same only. N factorial by n minus r factorial you will get. But that is done using various methods and various speeds. That's it. I have another sum. 15C3R is equal to 15CR plus 3. Prove that R equal to 3. See friends, it is NCR is equal to NC. It should have been N minus R. We have here R plus 3. We can take that way it is. NCR is equal to NC N minus R. Now we need to find the value of it. Got it? Now how do you find R? R is equal to X you can do, and R is equal to N minus, here this formula. This one. NCX is equal to NCY, X is equal to Y, or X is equal to N minus Y. Both the ways. 3R is equal to R plus 3. R3R is equal to 15 minus R plus 3. Correct? 3R is equal to R plus 3. One more is 3R is equal to 15 minus R plus 3. N R is equal to N minus R. Sorry, X is equal to Y we said one way. Another one is what? X is equal to N minus Y. That's the formula there. So 15 minus R plus 3. Now bring R plus 3 this side. It becomes 3R plus R plus 3. Friends, in this you get a different, see 3R minus R is 2R equal to 3. It is not a proper value. So r is equal to 3 by 2, you will get 1.5 and all. We cannot solve with that kind of sum. So that integer will not be accepted. So we go with the other method. 3r plus r is equal to 4r equals 15 minus 3 is 12. R is equal to 3. So we get a whole number. Now this is what is going to be r. So they have asked us to prove r equal to 3. That's the right answer. Did you get this? We use this formula. X is equal to y and x is equal to n minus y. That property. One more. See, this is little more easy one with some more doubts and questions created on it. NC12 equals NC6. Prove that NC2 equals 153. NC12 equals NC6. Prove that NC2 is equal to 153. What did they do? NC12 is equal to NC6. So same formula what we did here. 12 is equal to n minus 6. So n is equal to 12 plus 6. It is 18. So 18C2, if you put, what is the formula? 18C2, 18 factorial by 18 minus 2 factorial. Hereafter you should not spend so much time. You should directly come into this kind of calculation. So 18 into 17 into 16 factorial continues. And denominator 16 factorial you get cancels. Into one more 2 factorial is here, friends. 2 factorial. So that 16 factorial goes with the numerator. It is 1817 by 2 factorial. 2 ones are 2 nines are 18. 17 nines are 153. So NC2 is equal to 150. One more method of solving this is NC2, you can take it as n factorial by n minus 2 factorial into 2 factorial equal to 153. Now n minus 2 you cancel in this, you get n into n minus 1 equals 153 into 2. Now this you have to rationalize, factorize it in such a way that you should get 2 terms for it. Then that will be n. So it will be 18 into 70. Like that. Not 18 into 153 into 2, no. So it is 18 into 2, 36 into 34. 36 into 34 is the answer. So that way you have to find n is equal. So these are all the ways you can calculate the values. Into 7, yeah, actually it is 18 into 17 only. 153 into 2, it is going to be you will get 18 into 17 only. So in that way n is equal to 18 you get. That way also you can solve, or this is an easiest manner. You don't have to do anything in this. Use the formula and get the answer. One more, very interesting and quite, what I can say, very much expected question this is. A very repetitive question also. Many a times they have asked this question. So what is this? They have given a series of numbers and you have to add all the values and tell the final answer of it. So if you keep on adding like this, you may clear 2 CET examinations. It will take so much of time. But use the formula, things get set right. See this, I use a formula here, 8th one. NCR plus NCR minus 1 is equal to N plus 1 CR. Now look here, first two. If I say this is NCR, 14(7)C4. Next one is NCR minus 1. 4 minus 1 is 3. What formula you can apply? N plus 1. N plus 1 becomes 48. C. R is how much? 4. When I add these two, I get an answer called 48C4. My God, what an easy way. Now take these two and add it. 48C3, 48C4. Again it is like that. NCR, NCR minus 1. Now it becomes now N plus 1 will be 48 plus 1, 49. C, what is R? Again 4. I got the answer as 49C4. Now friends, these two has to be added. 49 and 49, again same formula, NCR and NCR minus 1, N plus 1, 49 plus 1, it will be 50C4. Now these two, 50C4 plus 50C3, same formula again, NCR and NCR minus 1. Answer is N plus 1 CR. It is 51C4. Last term again same thing, NCR and NCR minus 1 addition. It is 52 C4. See your answer. When we looked at this sum, it looked so complicated. One formula solved the whole problem. 47C4 plus 47C3. NCR plus NCR minus 1 is N plus 1 CR. This sum is just given for you to make that 8th formula perfect in your mind. That's it, I would like to tell. Add those two, you get first two elements, you get 48C4. Add that with 48C3, you will get 49C4. 49C4 plus 49C3, you will get 50C4. 50C4, add it with 50C3, you will get 51C4. 51C4, add it with 51C3, get 52C4. Maths is always called as magic. You play with it. And to play with maths, you need strong foundation. You need the basics of it and you must have the essence of it in your mind. If it is there with you, you will enjoy playing with it. If it is not with you, then it is a big confusion or a big problem. As the time is catching up, friends, there is one more formula. I'll just finish this and end it up for today. NC0 is 1. Why you tell me? N factorial by n minus 0 factorial into 0 factorial. N minus 0 factorial is n factorial only. 0 factorial is anyhow 1. 1 by 1 is 1. NCN we have already discussed. Same way, n factorial by n minus n factorial into n. Same way, this is 0 factorial. Cancels. It is 1. So NC0 equals NCN equals 1. One concept. Number 2, NC1 equals NCN minus 1, that is equal to n. Same way, n factorial by n minus 1 factorial into 1 factorial. If you remove n minus 1 factorial in this, what will remain? N. In this also, n factorial by n minus n plus 1 factorial into n minus 1 factorial. N minus n cancels, it is only 1 factorial, and n minus 1 factorial, if it cancels here, it will be n factorial. Sorry, it is n. So NC1 or NCN minus 1 is equals n. Next, NC2 equals n into n minus 1 by 2 factorial. And NC3 equals n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 by 3 factorial. Second concept, if I take the greatest value of NCR, what it is? If n is even, it is n by 2. R equals n by 2. And if it is odd value, you will have two options. Either it is n minus 1 by 2 or it is n plus 1 by 2. If it is odd, if it is even. Friends, these are all the terms that should get registered in your mind. As the time is catching up, I'm just rushing through. You have plenty of problems here to solve. Please work it out. Next, NCR by NCR minus 1 equals n minus r plus 1 by r. And NCR equals n by r into n minus 1 CR minus 1. Friends, I have tried my level best to reach you with the various concepts. I'll be coming back again with one more concept to you at the earliest. This is Manjunath signing off. Thank you for watching us. If you have liked my video, please press the like button and do subscribe this channel. Thank you very much. Have a great day. All the very best to all of you. We'll meet in the next class.